Welcome back, Fenville families. Hey, guess what? Yesterday, when we read Ellray Jake's, um, Ellray had brought all of his dad's really cool rocks in, and the kids were super impressed. Do you think they're going to think he's really cool now? Do you think he got the bragging rights that he wanted? Let's find out. We're reading chapters 7 and 8 tonight. Okay, so we're starting on page 40. Chapter 7 says, "What am I saying? Hmm, I wonder if the kids didn't like what he was saying. Let's find out." Some of the kids in my class crowded around me the very second the final Tuesday afternoon buzzer buzzes. Even Jared and Stanley. "This is so cool. My wish has come true. I have never been the most important person in the room before, and it feels great. In fact, I wish this feeling could last forever." "Can I touch one of the crystals?" Annie Pat asked. "Sure," I say, because touching a crystal can't hurt it, right? "Which one?" "Ooh, the red one," she tells me. "Red is my new favorite color." "Oh, that's the garnet," I remind her, hauling the lumpy formation out of its sock again. Annie Pat touches the garnet with her fingertip, as if it might have magical powers or something. Can I hold it?" she asked. "Just for a minute?" And suddenly, I know how to make this good feeling last a few minutes longer. "Sure, you can keep it." For 5 whole minutes is what I thought. I was about to say that, but Annie Pat is so excited that she interrupts me. "Forever?" she asks. Like I had just given her a princess crown or something. She's jumping up and down. "Sure," I tell her. "What am I saying? That crystal belongs to my father." "Ooh, what about me?" Cynthia asks, pouncing like a cat going after a grasshopper. "Can I have the baby blue one?" "It's called tourmaline," I remind her, my heart crashing around my skinny chest as I try to think of what to do next. But I can't exactly say no, can I? I mean, I just gave the garnet to Annie Pat. "And Emma can have the aquamarine crystal," I announce, amazed at my own generosity as I hand over a third crystal. 3 down, 3 to go. I'm doomed. "Oh, thank you, Ellray," Emma whispers, cradling the blue-green crystal with both hands. "Ellray," Mrs. Sanchez says quietly, appearing at my elbow as if a genie just rubbed a magic lantern. "May I have a word with you in private, please?" "Do you think he's going to be in trouble? The teacher wants to talk to him." "Sure," I say, shrugging to show everyone how not nervous I am when our teacher asks me this question. I walk over to her desk where she has been tidying up and eavesdropping, obviously. "You're giving your father's crystals away?" Mrs. Sanchez tells me. As if I didn't know. "Well, but it's okay," I lie, "because my dad said I could. He has lots of them. In fact," I add, "he wants you to have the Herkimer diamond. You can use it for a paperweight or something, but only at home." Why do you think he adds "only at home"? Hmm, maybe because he's not supposed to give these things away, right? And if she keeps it at school, he could get caught during parent teacher conferences. "Oh, I could never accept such a valuable gift, honey," Mrs. Sanchez said. I hope nobody heard her call me honey, that's for sure. "It's not a real diamond," I remind her, "but it's way bigger than your engagement ring, so you can see it better. And my father wants you to have it," I repeat. I sound so sincere. I hurry to my backpack and get the correct set. "He's giving Mrs. Sanchez the diamond," I hear someone of the remaining kids whisper. They're impressed now, all right. I'll never have to brag again. "Well, if you're sure," Mrs. Sanchez says, her voice still sounding a little doubtful. "Hey, I want the brown one," Kevin says quickly. So I hand it to him because I'm already in so much trouble. Why stop now? And Kevin's my friend at least. "I want the gray one," Jared announces, eyeing the last lumpy sock. And so I hand the smoky quartz crystal to him, almost glad to get it over with. "Sorry, but that's all," I say, showing everyone who's left the empty 6 socks. 6 empty socks. "Aw," a few of the leftover kids murmur. "That's no fair," fair, Heather Peyton says, scowling. Life's not fair, Cynthia tells her, holding onto her tourmaline, my dad's tourmaline, as if she is afraid someone is about to snatch it away. If only I could. And if only I could turn back the clock for just 10 minutes. Why does Ellray want to turn back the clock? Oh, I know. So that he didn't give all of his dad's crystals away. Because the wonderful feeling that I had 5 minutes ago, when everybody loved me and because I was bragging and they thought it was really cool, that's gone. All that's left is the feeling that I'm about to yak all over the floor. What am I going to tell my dad? I hate it when people say life's not fair, Heather says, which is unusual because usually Heather kisses up to Cynthia like crazy. I almost wish I had another crystal just for her because I hate that saying too. I need to close up for the day, people, Mrs. Sanchez says, standing by the door as she gets ready to turn off the light. But don't worry, you'll all be seeing each other in the morning. We grab our stuff and wander out into the almost empty hall. I'll let you hold my crystal when we get outside, Cynthia promises Heather. And it's over, all except for the part where my dad comes home late tonight. Oh, I'm glad we don't have to stop. I have to find out what happens. Chapter 8, Daddy's home. My dad gets home in 5 hours, when Alfie and I will already be asleep. I have done everything possible to keep him from noticing that 6 crystals are missing from his collection. 1, I moved the rest of the crystals again, so now even though nothing matches its label, there aren't any empty spaces at all left on the shelves. 2, then I unscrew the light bulb and the lamp next to the crystal shelves. Why would Ellray do that? Take a light bulb out. Oh, so it's dark and Dad can't see the shelves, right? 3, I even got Alfie to draw Dad a big welcome home sign before dinner to put in his office. My dad thinks Alfie's this genius artist, and he might be so happy to see the sign that he won't even notice anything in the room is missing. I can barely even remember this afternoon's good feeling when everybody liked me, but I think the scared and guilty feeling I have now is probably going to last forever. And that's another example of something that is not coming out even in my life, in addition to the tallness thing. Mom says to tell you dinner's ready, Alfie said, peeking into my room, what she says smells like hamster cage. Her daycare has a hamster named Sparky, so Alfie's like this big expert on hamsters now. Alfie is golden brown, and my mom always fixes her soft black hair in 3 puffy braids, 1 on top and 1 on each side of her head. She has about 1 million little clip things to hold the braids shut, and the clips go from fancy to extra fancy. Even though she's 4, she still sucks her thumb when she gets worried or tired. Everyone always says how cute she is, but don't tell her that. She's bad enough already. Come on, Ellray, Alfie says over her shoulder as I follow her down the hall leading to the stairs. It's macaroni and cheese night. We always have dinners with no meat in them when my dad is away because Mom doesn't like cooking, smelling, or even eating meat too much. And that's fine with Alfie because all she really likes to eat is cheese and any dessert under the sun. But me and my dad love meat. We have a lot in common. I just hope he remembers that if he ever finds out that I gave away those crystals. Are your hands clean? My mom asks Alfie and me as we get ready to sit down. Mom's hair looks extra pretty and she's wearing fancier clothes than the ones she had on when I got home from school. I guess that's because my dad's coming home. They're still smoochy, but only at home, luckily. I mean, that's bad enough. They're basically clean, I say, hiding my hands behind my back just in case. I think I washed them after school, but I can't really remember. Mine are basically dirty, Alfie says, which means dirty in Alfie speak. Go wash, Mom tells Alfie and me. I'll pour you 2 some icy cold milk to go with your piping hot macaroni and cheese. Sometimes Mom sounds like a commercial when she talks about food. It's from being a writer, I guess, or from being hungry. So when he says that she talks like a commercial, he he's referring to, I'll pour you two some icy cold milk to go with your piping hot macaroni and cheese. Guess what? I'm going to stay up late until Daddy gets home, Elfie tells me at the downstairs bathroom sink, sudsing up like she's about to perform an operation on someone. I'm not even a little bit sleepy, she says, passing me the soap. Well, I'm going to bed early, I say. I won't go to bed right after dinner, or Mom might think I'm sick. But maybe at 10 minutes to 8, I can start yawning and then just melt away into my room. So I'll be asleep when Dad gets home. Why does he want to be asleep when Dad gets home? Just in case Dad finds out he took his crystals, he doesn't want him to know. But from down the hall, I hear an unexpected sound. The front door's opening. Daddy's home! Elfie yells, throwing Mom's fancy towel on the floor and racing out of the bathroom. Dad's home, I say quietly, looking at my bug-eyed face in the mirror. And he's almost 5 hours early. Uh-oh! We're so happy you caught that earlier flight, my mom says after hugging has stopped. And you're just in time for dinner, but I'm afraid it's only mac and cheese. Delicious home cooking, Dad says, smiling. Let me just get rid of this, he tells Mom, gesturing towards his wheelie bag. I'll put it in my office for now and unpack after dinner. No, I shout, surprising everyone. No, I say again more quietly this time. I'll take it upstairs for you so you can just relax. Well, that's very thoughtful of you, son, Dad says, but dinner's ready. You go ahead and sit down and you can help me later. But go sit down, Dad says, giving me a puzzled look. I'll only be a minute. And so I walk into the dining room with concrete feet, and my dad disappears into his office. What does walking with concrete feet mean? He's walking really slow, isn't he? That's where we have to stop for today. I want to keep reading, but I can't. So, what's your prediction? Do you think Alfie's going to get in trouble? Do you think Dad's going to notice? Or do you think he'll get away with it? We'll have to find out tomorrow. Thanks for reading with me. Be ready for trivia tomorrow.